Okay. Is the screen visible to all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, good. Now, in the previous week, we have been talking about, the listening section. In this class, we will specifically be talking about reading, IELTS reading, right? And we will be discussing each and everything in detail. So, this is the first unit, and the overview of this unit is that in this unit, you will learn important facts about IELTS reading test, right? Such as what is the structure of tests, such as how many questions do we have, such as the timing as well as the difficulty level. You will also learn what the IELTS reading test assesses, right? Like what is the assessment criteria and what are the things, that the examiners will be looking for, right? And your IELTS reading. Also, you will learn about the names of the question types used in the IELTS reading test, right? So this is the overall, general overview of the test. Now, facts about the reading test. So the first thing that we need to discuss is the timing. For IELTS reading, you will have 60 minutes, unlike the IELTS listening, which, we're having in total around 40 minutes, 30 minutes plus 10 minutes, right? So in total, it was 40 minutes test. So IELTS reading is actually of 60 minutes or for 1 hour, right? The structure of the test is that, it has 3 sections, and each section containing a passage or a text followed by 13 or 14 questions. It depends on the type of text as well as the number of questions, but it will be ranging from 13 to 14. In total, you will have to answer 40 questions. So you will be having 3 passages, right? And then you will be having 13 to 14 questions after each passage or each text. So in total, it will make 40 questions. Now, if we talk about the difficulty level, so it varies again from person to person, as we have mentioned, about IELTS listening, right? How easy or difficult you find the test overall really depends on you, right? Your listening, or sorry, your reading experience and your ability, right? Similarly, your reading, replace the word listening. I forgot to, change the word, right? So like listening test, IELTS reading test is also designed to increase in difficulty as the test goes on, right? So the first section will be the easiest and the third section will be the most difficult section, right? So section 1 is usually the easiest to complete, but section 3 is the most difficult. So this is, the level of difficulty, if you ask me. Now, the text features. If we talk about the text features, that what kind of text could we get? So you may get variety of texts on different topics. Topics ranging from academic, topics to everyday topics to scientific, discoveries and other things, right? So you can get a topic on any subject in simple words, right? A topic could be anything, it may talk about anything. You may have, a text written about sports. You may get a text written about, let's say, a scientific discovery. You can get a text written about, let's say, an everyday today affair, and so on, right? So you can have variety of text on different topics, right? It can have academic subjects, right? And it can also have non-academic subjects, as I have mentioned already, right? Now, the styles of the text, they are also different. Sometimes you are given the paragraph, sometimes it's just one go, right? And there can be illustrations as well. Illustrations means the pictures, the drawings, the tables, and so on, right? Length of each and every text, right, could be up to 900 words. So remember, for example, section 1, you are getting 900 words, up to 900 words, not exactly 900, but up to 900. And the text 2, again, you may get up to 900 words. And text 3, again, you may get 900 words. Now, as we have mentioned, the features, text features could be different. Section 1, the topic in section 1 may be related to an everyday today topic, or, the topic or the text on section 2 may be related to, let's say, a scientific discovery. The topic or the text in section 3 might be about, let's say, you can say something more general or something more academic, right? So it can vary. Now, if we talk about the question types, so you will have a variety of question types, such as multiple choice, short answer questions, sentence completion, note summary table flowchart completion, labeling a diagram, choosing headings for paragraph or sections, right? Locating information, identifications of writer's view or of information, classification, and lastly, matching. So all these type of questions, they are possible. It's not necessary that you may get all of them, but you may get, many of these questions and your IELTS, reading, right? Further, if you talk about what the reading test actually assesses, so it assesses your ability to read and comprehend a text quickly, efficiently, and accurately, right? It will assess your ability that whether you are a good reader, a quick reader, right? An efficient reader, as well as an accurate reader. If you can read quickly, efficiently, and accurately, it means that you can easily do your job and you can easily answer all the 40 questions, right? It assesses a wide range of reading skills using a variety of different text and question types, as we have mentioned, right? So the reading skills required for IELTS reading is actually distinguish main ideas from supporting details. You should be, as a reader, be able to distinguish where is the main idea and where are the supporting details in a text, right? What's the difference between main idea and supporting detail? Later on, we will discuss, don't worry, right? Similarly, you should be able to locate or identify key points for a summary, right? For example, if there is a question regarding a summary completion, so you should be able to pinpoint and locate where are the key points regarding the key summary, right? Similarly, you should be able to find specific or detailed information, right? And how should it be done? We'll discuss later, don't worry, right? You should also be, as a reader, be able to distinguish between fact and opinion, as we were able to understand the difference between fact and opinion in our listening part. Same is, the same applies to the reading part as well. So while reading a text, you should be able to differentiate where is the fact and where is an opinion, right? You should also be able to make inferences. Now, what is inference? We are going to discuss in the coming, paragraphs, don't worry, and the coming slides, right? Similarly, you should be able to use spelling and grammar correctly. So if you can, spell correctly and use your grammar correctly, it means that you will be easily, doing your job of, answering all the 40 questions correctly. Is it clear? If there is any question, you can ask. Is there any question?
So what is okay? So can you explain this point? Make inferences.
I will explain it in the coming, slides. Don't worry. We are going to discuss each and everything. Okay?
Okay.
Don't worry. But till now, is it clear that you know what the reading test actually assesses? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's move ahead. Now, as we have mentioned, as a reader, you should be able to differentiate between fact and opinion, right? So you will often need to decide whether information is a fact or an opinion. Now, the difference between fact and opinion is that a fact is a truth which can be shown to be correct with evidence, right? A fact is the truth which can be shown with the evidence that it is correct, right? For example, the sun rises in the east, right? The sun rises in the east. So it is a fact and everyone accepts it. It's a truth, right? And it can be shown with evidence. Are you following? Are you following?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Have you understood what's affect? Affect is a truth,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Which can be shown that it is something correct, right? And the correction is only possible if you can show it with evidence. So when you say the sun rises in the east, everyone can see it with their own eyes that yes, sun rises in the east. So it is a fact. Is it clear? Right? We know that this is true because we can see it every day, right? So we have the evidence, and this is why we call it a fact. Now, an opinion is a person's belief, attitude, or idea. Opinion is different. Opinion relates to individual. Fact is relatable, fact is universal. Opinion is personal. This is the difference. I may have an opinion about something that you may not have, right? I will hold a belief that you may not hold. I will have an attitude towards a person or something or an idea that you may not have, right? So opinion is personal and fact is universal. Is it clear? For example, there is an example of opinion, that Scottish people are friendlier than people from other countries. Now, this is an opinion of a person, right? So this could be true and this could be false. For example, in your case, in our country's scenario, if we can say that, we usually say that if you ask Lahoris about a direction, they will not tell you the right direction. They will not lead you to the right direction, right? This is about Lahoris. We talk about them. But this might be true in the case of one person, but may not be true in the case of another person, right? For example, a few days ago, I went to Lahore and, I asked a person about, a direction regarding a hotel, right? Because I wanted to book a room for myself. And, the person was very friendly and he guided me very well. So in my case, that opinion was wrong, right? हम कहते हैं ना कि लाहौरियों से जब when you ask about direction, they do not tell you about it, right? They will lead you to the wrong direction, right? But in my case, I talked to Lahori and he guided me towards the right direction. So in my opinion, Lahoris do tell you the right direction. But in case of other people, they may not agree with me, right? So this is why opinion is personal and fact is universal. Is it clear? Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Similarly, I can say that, let's say Abdul Hamid is a good student, right? Or Asya is a good student. Anyone in this class is a good student, but that is my personal opinion. Probably another teacher may not hold the same opinion about you people. They may not think about you the same way as I am thinking, right? So opinions can vary,
Yes.
but facts, they remain universal, they remain the same, right? Now, this is a personal belief without evidence, or even if I provide evidence, still my evidence may not be acceptable. If I say Abdul Hamid is a good guy, another person might tell me that no, I do not agree. Why? Because Abdul Hamid has done something wrong to that person. Is it clear? So it depends.
Yes.
Now here is this we can say exercise. You have to choose among all these seven options that which of them is affect and which of them is opinion. So I will start with Abdul Hamid. Can you tell me that the sentence number one, is it affect or an opinion?
That train is a form of
Transport.
transport.
Yeah. Is it affect or is it
Transport.
is it an opinion?
Uh, Opinion, sir.
Opinion?
No, no,
Think about it.
of. Sir,
Train is
I
a form.
cannot understand this.
The train is a form of transport. It means रेलगाड़ी जो है वो एक सफर करने का एक जरिया है. So ये fact है या opinion है?
Yes, yes, sir. It is fact.
It is a fact, right? Because it is a form
Fact.
of
Yeah,
transport,
right.
right? Everyone accepts it, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, Asya, could you please tell me, governments like population increases, is it a fact or it is an opinion? G, is it a fact or is it an opinion? Ji. Asia, could you please unmute yourself and tell me?
Sir, government like population increases. It is opinion.
Yes, it is opinion. Why? Because it might be the case or it might not be the case. As we can see that, in Western countries, they do not like to, to have overpopulation, right? So it is an
Yes.
opinion. Similarly, Tika, could you please tell me water tastes better than milk? Is it a fact or is it an opinion?
Opinion.
Atika, what do you think? Atika, could you please tell me, is it a fact or opinion? Sentence number 3.
Sir, this is an opinion.
Yes, it is an opinion. For some people, milk might be tasting better than, water, right? So it is again
Yes.
an opinion. Okay. Abdul Hamid, water is necessary for life. Is it a fact or is it opinion?
Uh, Fact, sir.
It is a fact.
Fact.
Because without water, you
Yes.
cannot survive, right? Even
Uh,
right now, I'm holding, my glass
yes.
of water and I'm drinking. Uh,
And-
so
Yes.
it is a fact. Okay. The internet is responsible for the unhappiness in the world. Asya, is it a fact or opinion?
Opinion.
Yes. For some people, it might be, responsible for happiness, right? Okay. Seventh, the world population is increasing. Atika, is it a fact or opinion?
It is a fact.
It is a fact, yes, because previously we were having around 4 billion people. Now, the world population has even crossed 7 billions. So it is a fact. Now you have understood what's the difference between a fact and an opinion, and you can easily identify it. So this is one of the skills that your reading test will assess you on, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you were asking about inference, that what is, inference. So sometimes you will need to understand meanings in a text which are not given to you directly in words, right? And this is what you call making an inference, right? Sometimes, there are clues given in the text, and from those clues, you will have to decide what, the text wants to say or what the speaker wants to say and what the text means. And when you reach to a conclusion, guided by those clues, we call it inference. Is it clear? We also call it an educated guess, right? What do we call it? We call it an educated guess. Now, look at this sentence. The train's late arrival caused him to miss the meeting, right? The train's late arrival caused him to miss the meeting, right? Now, this example contains all of the following information, but it is not actually written in the sentence. Now, can anyone read all these sentences for me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, please do.
This example contains all of the following information, but it is not actually written in the sentence. A
Mm-hmm.
train is a form of transport. He was
Okay.
traveling on a train.
Mm-hmm.
His reason for traveling was to attend a meeting. The train was taking him closer to the meeting. Something happened to delay the train. A
Mm-hmm.
meeting involves more than one person. A
Mm-hmm.
meeting starts at an agreed time. The
Mm-hmm.
meeting had finished when he arrived.
You see, we have drawn all these sentences out of this one sentence, right? The train's late arrival caused him to miss the meeting. So first thing that we can infer from this sentence is that a train is a form of transport, which is correct, right? Because he was traveling through train. Are you getting Abdul Hamid? Abdul Hamid? Hello? Okay. He was traveling on train. So late arrival means that he was on the train. That's why he arrived late. His reason for traveling was to attend the meeting, right? Why? Because he has missed the meeting, right? And so on. So all these sentences, they are inferred from this one sentence, although these sentences are not written directly in this sentence. Is it clear? It's only one sentence, but we can infer from this sentence all these sentences. And by the way, this is not a complete list of inference for the sentence. You can make more if you want to. I'll give you another example. Another example of inference is, for example, you are driving and there is a car ahead of you. And the indicator of that car, let's say the left side or the right side indicator of that car is blinking, right? What can you infer from the indicator? इंडिकेटर को तो जानते हैं ना आप लोग?
तो वो जो लाइटिंग होती है
जी,
साइड पे,
yes, we call it इशारा in our language, right?
उससे
So उसका क्या मतलब होता है? Let's say right side की जो इंडिकेटर है, it's blinking, it's on. इसका क्या मतलब है?
the car want to take and to turn toward right
To
side.
exactly to turn right. Now that is an inference. The car, the driver is not telling you anything, but out of the sign, out of the clue, the blinking of on the right side, you are actually guessing that probably the right, the driver, or he wants to turn right. Is it clear? So you have inferred by using your background knowledge. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Similarly, let's say you are in a room and there is, it's cloudy outside, and your teacher or your friend enters the room, right? And you see that he's totally wet, right? His dress is wet. What can you infer?
First of all, I will offer her some clothes.
No, no, no. I'm not asking about offering. I'm saying inferring. What can you infer? What
She's feeling cold.
she's feeling cold. Okay. What else?
Sir ji,
It's
rain outside. Outside rain.
Okay, it's raining outside, exactly. Because you have seen, it's cloudy outside and the person is totally wet. His dress is wet. So it means that it's probably raining outside. Is it clear? Is it clear or
Okay,
not?
sir.
So,
Okay, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
so reaching such conclusions is what you call inferences by using the clues given in the text or in the context when you reach upon a conclusion. So such conclusions are known as inferences. Is it clear? So this is one of the skills which will be assessed and evaluated in your IELTS reading, because at certain times you will be given questions where the information will not be directly stated, but it will be stated indirectly. So you will have to reach those indirect clues and get your answers out of the text, right? Okay, let's move to another. Uh, Okay, now making an inference, we are having a practice. Multiple choice. Read the following statement and answer the questions below, right? So read this and then answer which of them is correct, right? So you have 1 minute to read and then answer. Okay. So, which of these is the reason why a new road should not be built? Okay, what can you infer from this paragraph? Hello?
Sir, the residents dislike the plan to build a new road.
The residents dislike the plan to build a new road. Okay.
And people will use train instead of cars in the future.
Okay. You will have to opt for only one.
Okay, sir. So people will use train instead of car in the future.
Okay, again, look at the question. Which of these is the reason why a new road should not be built? The road would be too small? No, there is no such discussion. Residents dislike the plan to build a new road, right? Or people will use train instead of cars in the future, or trains do not produce noise and air pollution.
So trains do not produce noise and air pollution.
Yes, right? We were asked about the reason, right?
Well, train also produce air pollution.
Modern train probably do not. One thing, and
Okay,
noise.
sir, in my mind there are old trains.
Yeah, exactly. I know this, right? But
It
if
is
you look,
also produced very noise.
yes, they do. They do. But the thing is, when you make a new road in the city center, usually you might have seen that the trains, their railway tracks, they are far outside the city areas. So that's why their noise is not audible, right? Much audible,
Okay, sir.
right? Is it clear, Atika? Abdul Hamid,
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
uh,
Yes,
which of the options do you think is correct?
sir. Uh, Trains do not produce noise and air pollution.
Trains do not produce noise and air pollution.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What about Atika? What do you think?
Sir, actually, I do not understand the question.
The question is that out of this paragraph, you have to infer about which of the options is correct, right? The question is which of these is the reason, right? Why a new road should not be built. A new road should not be built. So there are four reasons. So according to this passage, which of these options is correct? Which of these reasons is correct? Have you understood it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So which of these options is correct?
Mm.
Excuse me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, the
Sir,
fourth one.
I have to go for the shopping. That's why I have to leave the class.
Okay. Okay, no problem. I'll share the recording later with you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Welcome. Okay, Abdul Hamid and Atika.
Yes.
Look here. The proposed change was not supported by all residents, right? Why they did
Yes.
not support it? Many objected to the new road. New road, they objected. Why? Because there was evidence that it would increase traffic noise and air pollution, right? So that is one reason.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
It was also argued that the development would be unnecessary, right? This is another reason. As there were plans to improve the rail service through the area further in the future, right? Because the rail, they were already improving, and there were plans that they were improving the rail service. Now, if you look here, the road would be too small for people's need. It is totally out of question. It has not been touched. So we cannot infer this one, right? Acha.
Yes.
Residents disliked the plan to build a new road. No, they did not disliked it, right? There is no such thing as they disliked it, right? Right? We are asked about a reason. So this is not even a reason, right? People will use trains instead of cars in the future. It is very likely the reason, right? Trains do not produce noise and air pollution, right? It has not been discussed. Trains do produce noise and air pollution, right? So this is not even inferred from this statement. The only thing that we can infer here is that a new road should not be built. Why? Because people will use trains instead of cars in the future. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is how you answer all the inferences questions. Now let's move to the next. Okay. Spelling is another important element, and we need to understand this thing as well. So here, an IELTS reading test, it is important that you write your answers using correct spelling. Each correct answer on the answer sheet is given 1 point. But if your spelling is wrong, then your answer is wrong. Now look at these spellings and tell me whether they are correct or not. So climate control, is it correct or not? Look at the spelling and tell me, is it correct or not?
Yes, sir.
It is
Yes, sir.
correct.
Okay, it is
Correct, sir.
correct. Yes. Environment, is it correct or not?
No, sir, it is
No.
wrong.
No.
Yes,
No, sir.
it is wrong. Environment, right? RON.
Mm.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then we have understanding. Is it correct or incorrect?
Yes, sir.
It is correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Foreigner, is it correct or incorrect?
Incorrect.
It is incorrect. Yes. G is missing. Foreigner, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
EIG. Okay. Then business, is it correct or incorrect? It is incorrect, right? Because we have
Sir,
Incorrect.
incorrect. Yes, sir.
we have two S in the end. Okay.
Yes.
Research.
Sir,
Correct or
it is incorrect.
incorrect? Yes. SEAR, right? So this is how you should do your work, right? All these,
Yes.
all of them, they are, regarding spellings. So to understand spellings, excuse me. Okay. So you need to practice your spellings as much as you can so that you should not get your answers incorrect, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then we need to talk about the skills and strategies. We already know that, we will have these questions there, but we need to have proper answers, and we need to answer them properly, easily, and quickly, right? So we have two strategies. One is called skimming, the other is called scanning. Then we also have identifying, paraphrasing, and identifying references that we are going to discuss later. So today we are going to discuss the skimming and scanning, right? So skimming means to read quickly, right? Find the main idea of a text in a quick manner, right? And we do not read every word in skimming. Instead, we just move our, finger through the text and just try to locate where our, just try to locate the main idea, right? We don't worry about unknown vocabulary. If there are words where we do not know the meaning of those words, so you do not worry about it. You just read for the main idea, and when you skim, you get the whole idea of the text. On the other hand, scanning is a strategy where you read quickly again, but unlike skimming, in scanning, you look for specific words. What do? You scan words, specific words,
Is it?
yes, specific information, right? For example, you look for the names, you look for the places, you look for the dates, etc., right? And also, before scanning, you must know that what you are looking for. For example, the question is about when did the writer, travel to Japan? Okay, so when the the question is about when did the writer travel to Japan. So here you are actually looking for the date, right? So you will scan the date that when did he travel, right? And you will find the date and easily you will locate it and you will write the answer, right? For example, you are asked that what is the name of the person who has got big mustaches? For example, right? So you will have to look for the guy with the big mustaches, and then you will have to locate his name, right? So this is how you do it. Is it clear? Is it clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's have an exercise here. For example, in this passage, we have to look for the advantages of a toxin produced by marine snail found on the Great Barrier Reef, right? So to locate the advantages, you don't need to read each and every word. The only thing that you need to look for is the synonym of the word advantage or the exact word advantage. So can you please skim this whole passage and tell me where is the advantages of the toxin discussed? Can you read the whole passage?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead. Just skim it, okay? Don't read every word. You don't need to read every word. You just need to skim it, okay? Have you found it?
Sir, relief without the append
Yes,
sign.
exactly. This is the advantage, right? You can see it here. It's in this paragraph, right?
Yes, sir.
Our
Yes,
research
sir.
shows that a natural product, a conotoxin from the marine snail Conus, right, memorus, reduces pain relief without the apparent side effects. So it is the advantage. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you don't need to understand each and every word, and you don't need to read each and every word. The only thing that you need to know is, how to skim through the passage. Now, look for the example of scanning. Looking for the term BNR. So in this passage, we will have to locate where BNR is. So can you tell me in which paragraph do we have the term BNR? Scan it. Abdul Hamid, you have
Sir,
to
in
tell
the
me.
third paragraph,
Yes, Abdul Hamid, can you tell me where is BNR? Abdul Hamid,
Sir,
can you?
biological nutrients removal.
Exactly. It's here in this paragraph, right? In the third
Yes, sir.
paragraph. So this is how you scan and this is how you skim, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
So for
Yes.
scanning, you were looking for the exact word, exact term, right? And you located it within under 15 seconds. In skimming, you actually look for the overall idea and overall things and then you decide, right?
Yes, sir.
So I believe this is all about it for today's lecture. If you have any questions regarding whatever we have discussed till now, you can ask.
Sir, we are need more practice. When you
Yes,
send,
yes, I
uh,
will. I have already shared the book with you. Don't worry.
uh,
And
yes, sir.
what you need to do is go for the reading test 1 of book 15. The same book.
Yes,
Go for the reading
yes,
test 1 and try to solve all the questions, right?
yes, sir.
And use these two
O-
strategies, the scanning and skimming. Is it clear?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So
Clear, sir.
practice it that way, okay?
Yes, inshallah.